Hey guys, it is Friday, September 10th. The eve of the 20th anniversary for 9/11. I lived in New York. I still live in New York during that period. And I was working in the old Verizon building. It used to be called Bell Atlantic, if I'm saying that right. And it was next door to the World Trade Center. It was literally that morning it happened. I was in college. I was a college student, but I was working part time for this company called Outward Bound, New York City. It's like a educational, outdoor educational company. I was on my way to work from Brooklyn on an elevated train when I saw the smoke, and I woke up late for some weird reason. I believe I had college classes in the morning at Hunter College in Manhattan, and then I usually would either take a bus downtown or subway downtown, or whatever. And I remember standing at the L train platform in East New York, Brooklyn, and I'm looking up, and I just saw smoke coming up, and from the city, from the skyline. And I think my mom was working in Manhattan at the time. She worked at City Hall. So I tried calling my mom. There's no cell phone service. It was all like beep, beep. And I remember no trains were coming. They made an announcement saying no trains are going into Manhattan this time. And this was like 9:30ish. I woke up late. I think I had like a 10 o'clock class or something like that. And I was like, shit. So before cell phones, I had an old Nokia flip phone. So I couldn't even like Google real quick what was happening. I literally had to walk home 5 minutes, turn on my TV, and I saw what was happening. And I spent the rest of the day staying home. I believe me and my brother at the time, we both living with my mom. We're worried about my mom coming home. So we called her and stuff like that. And she had a cell phone at that time. Lucky enough, we were the one family where all the household, everyone had a cell phone. So, and this was like early 2000s when cell phones was just becoming to be a thing. And 20 years later, I'm still in New York, Westchester. I have my own family, my own kids. And I always see this thing where people drive around, especially Long Island, Staten Island people, where 9/11 never forget. And it was a big event for Americans, right? And it's something that unified the country as a whole. Whether we disagreed with the response, with the national response of George Bush, the president at the time, going into Iraq, and then we ended up in Afghanistan. We just came out of Afghanistan over 20 years there. Whether you disagreed with that or not, we all unified as a country on that day, in that era. We came together strong. And you see people drive around with their bumper stickers, never forget, 9/11, Blue Lives Matter, that kind of stuff. And don't remember the exact number, like 3, 4, 5,000 people died. Maybe more as a result of 9/11, I believe. Well, it's proven that people got sick from the toxic fumes and stuff like that. So, never forget, 5,000 people died. It's a landmark moment in not just America, not just New York, but the world. And 20 years later, we still look back on it and reflect on what that meant for humanity as a whole and the country. Now we have to take our shoes off when we fly. We have to go through metal detectors, and everything became more secure. And I believe one of the jokes a lot of comedians said in the 2000s was the biggest accomplishment Osama bin Laden did was airport security, right? If you think about it, his biggest accomplishment was improved airport security, homeland security, right? $1 billion infrastructure programs all started because of Osama bin Laden. And think about that. Think about what started because of his actions or his attack on this country, right? Brought the country together, unified us, and created a response that's probably trillions and trillions of dollars in infrastructure enhancements to airport security, homeland security, right? Improved the country by a lot. Not just our country, other countries around the world, right? Now, 20 years anniversary of 9/11, and people drive around the bumper stickers. I see it all the time, next to the Trump stickers and the Make America Great stickers. See all the stickers in your cars. But COVID happened last 2020. It's going to be 2022 in 3 months. And the response to COVID, you know, very, very different, right? 5,000 people didn't die. In fact, last year, about a year ago, during the holiday season between Thanksgiving and Christmas, we had deaths like that per day in this country from COVID. Big numbers from COVID dying, right? As I'm doing this video, I'm thinking it's close to 700,000 people died in America. Almost 1 million people in this country alone. And our biggest argument when I turn the news on tonight, when I go home, we'll see people in Massapequa don't want the kids to wear masks to school. People that don't want to get vaccinated. People think COVID is a hoax. People that voted for Donald Trump on the basis that he was saving America with the COVID vaccine, the same people don't want to take the vaccine because the Democrats are in power and the Democrats are doing this thing to track them, right? I'm shooting this video in a Samsung Galaxy S10 Plus, right? My phone has more chips and more software than probably my first computer when 9/11 happened, right? My cell phone that I'm doing this video on is way more powerful, right? I couldn't have done this video that you're watching on my laptop when 9/11 happened. The most expensive laptop at that time, I couldn't have done this video, right, in 4K, right? And I'm doing it on my phone, and these same people will go on their phones and say, oh, the vaccine is going to have the government track us and it's mandated. Well, guess what, people? It's 9/11 tomorrow. A lot of companies are mandating it or you're getting fired. My company already said you have until September 23rd to get the vaccination. We're upset. We're tired. We want people to come back to work. Unvaccinated people cannot come back to work. Use your PTO days after September 23rd. Your PTO days run out. That's it till the end of the year and you're done. Don't come back into the office. You're done. Right? Use your PTO days for your last of your paychecks and you're done. Right? After that, you're just absent from work indefinitely. And it's sad that a year, almost 2 years, right? And we're still having this, I'm still doing this video. We're still having the same conversation, right? About the vaccines, about this, about that. It's just sad that it's come to this. The mandate is out there. Biden was on TV last night, mandating it. 20 years after 9/11, right? An event that brought us all together. 5,000 people died. It was tragic. It was sudden. It wasn't prolonged. It wasn't over a period of time. It wasn't if you got it, you died, or if you were in the building, you died. It was 5,000 people died. I'm rounding that off. I know it might be more or less. And our response unified the country. We all took the shit seriously. We all took terrorism seriously. We all took airport security seriously. We all took international traveling and being aware of our surroundings seriously. Right? Red, blue, left, right, rednecks, college educated people. We all took the shit seriously. But with a virus, we can't take it serious. Knowing what we know now with our smartphones or our technology, I feel like technology has made us stupid in a way, right? When I was on a subway platform looking up at the smoke and all I had was a flip phone, I couldn't Google what the hell was happening, right? I knew the safest place for me was to go back home, turn on my TV, and the media was the only way I could have found out what was going on. Whether the media was making that up or lying to me, I had no control or no opinions on it. But that's the factual thing that I saw and the media was telling it to me. And my mom was out there and I wanted my mom to come back home, right? With minimal technology, we came together. That's it, guys. I'm going to stop my videos now. I got a lot going on in the fall. I might modify this channel to do other things other than me complaining about idiot people. Idiot human beings, not people, right? The basis of it all, people are people, but human beings are human beings, and we have to protect our own, right? And I just want to do a little something different for this channel. I'm just tired of complaining. Still carrying on my hand sanitizer in my pocket, face mask, you know, it's the way it is now, right? All right, guys, so next time you see me, I might be enhancing this channel a little bit, to be less Debbie Downer and more positive, you know what I mean? All right, guys, I gotta go back inside this office building. I'll see y'all later. Bye.